I appreciate the thumbs up before I enter the building by posting the live early. First and foremost, thank the Most High. Second of all, thank my day ones, my day twos, and my day threes, and all the support and love the channel get. Truly appreciate it. You know, now let's get straight into it. You know, United States is facing a budget deficit. Okay, and with this budget deficit that's coming up, that they predict to hit actually this Thursday, what that means, what that means for individuals who own government assistance. What does that mean? Okay. What does that mean? Well, for one, it means that they don't have money. Okay. That's the obvious answer to that. They don't have any money. Second, it means that people on Social Security, people who work for post office, federal workers, and things of that nature, it means that they might hold their pay because they don't have the money to pay. They don't have the money to pay. But this is my problem, right? This is the this is the nitty-gritty of it for me. How do you have a deficit when you print money? How do you have a deficit when you create and print money? Who authorized you to print money? I know people are gonna say the feds. Okay, what are you doing borrowing money from the feds? I mean, if it's a deficit, it's a loan. So I need somebody in here to help me understand the terminology for budget deficit. All right, I'm gonna go through this real quick. Let's say you got 600 million Americans. Okay, let's say you got 200 million Americans that work. Okay, 200 million Americans that work. Salute, Jane. They're paying taxes every week or bi-weekly or even monthly, right? Now, the average person paying $100 or even more per pay period within Social Security taxes and federal taxes. Okay, now let's get to the nitty-gritty of this. So let's say 200 million Americans getting paid 200. They're paying $100 taxes every 2 weeks. Salute, salute, salute. Salute Sherry from Rhode Island. Salute Christmas Wrath. Okay, so make me understand this, guys. I'm gonna ask a question, and I would like for you guys to answer this in the comment section. Do some numbers for me. Get a calculator or pull out your calculator on your phone. So if 200 million people paying $100, let's say $100 taxes. Well, let's say $200, $150, $100 for federal, and $50 for Social Security. If they're paying 200 million people paying $150 taxes every 2 weeks, how much is that for 27 pay periods? I'm gonna pause for a second, and I want you guys to get a calculator out and help me do the math. Okay, 200 million people time 150 bi-weekly for 27 pay periods. How much is that? Because this is how much the government is collecting in taxes from the American people, but they're facing a deficit in the budget. All right. So, do anybody got the numbers? Sherry from Rhode Island, do you got the numbers? Christmas Wrath, you got the numbers? Great Awakening, salute. Do anybody got the numbers? Do anybody got the numbers to 200 million times 150? Then you got to go time 27. Anybody got the numbers? Okay, let's make it more easier then. 200 million times 150. Anybody got the numbers? Let me see. Type some numbers in. Okay, so that's 200 million times 150. Okay, if that's 3 billion, that's how much they collecting. Is that So that means that they're collecting 3 plus, or it's 2 billion. That means every 2 weeks they're collecting $2 billion. So if you go 2 billion times 27, and that's just on the average of what people pay, because that's not including the mortgage taxes. That's not including the different other tax. That's not even including business taxes. That's just literally individuals that go to work, working citizens, and that's $2 billion every 2 weeks that the government collecting off of taxes. So you do 2 billion times 27. That's how much they are actually collecting per year, just off the citizens working, not including what you go when you go to the grocery store, when you purchase something, when that don't include none of those things. Your mortgage tax, when you purchase something, none of those taxes, that don't include none of that. It don't include taxes the business is paying. So how is it a deficit when the citizens are putting so much money into the system? So you mean to tell me that the government is paying out? I tell you why. Because they're giving your money to other countries. They're giving your money to other countries. The money is going to other countries and it's going to their pockets. This is why they can have a government shutdown and they still get paid. You don't get paid if you don't go to work. The citizens don't get paid if they don't go to work. If they have a government shutdown, they still get paid. They still get paid. So what happens to your money when they have a deficit that they can't pay? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. When they have a deficit they can't pay, people Social Security, people that work and put all this money in the system from 50. You have people who've been working since they were 15 years old, 16 years old to 62. 50, almost 50 some years, 50 plus years, they've been putting money into the system. And they don't have a problem with giving another country money. But when it come down to you and I, the average citizen, it's a bunch of red tape. They want to find a way they could take more and more and more from you, but they want to give to other countries. This is a major problem. See, people don't sit down and just calculate numbers. You could look at, and I went light. I said 200 million working people. It's more than 200 million people that work. It's more than that, and those people are paying more than $150. So it's a disgrace that who American owe money to. In the comment section, I'm gonna pause because I like the people who rock with the channel to be involved with the lives. Who do they owe the money to? If I could take a blank sheet of paper and print money on it, how do I owe you money? Who? It's a deficit, but to who? I'm gonna wait. Can somebody answer that for me? It's a deficit, but to who? Salute, Jacqueline. It's a deficit, but to who? Who have lent the United States? Who lending money to these countries? And if you got it, and if you on borrow time, you borrowing money. Why is you giving money away to another country? Why is you giving if you facing a deficit and you in debt, then why are you giving money away to another country? The price of eggs is extremely high. There's people in other countries that don't even have food. The world weather is changing. It's changing. Everything is changing. But you got it to give to another country if you don't have it yourself? Make that make sense. So I'm going to go borrow money. I'm going to go borrow money from Lord knows who to give you money, and I got to pay this money back to these people? When they borrow from the feds, That's a private bank. Nothing to do. It's crazy, and we have to pay it back. But yes, but I'm it gonna get not you. It gonna get interesting, Sherry. What private bank? Who is the private bank? Who are the investors in the private bank? Because if it's Bank of America, then anyone who have Bank of America is the bank of trust that they use, they should be getting interest back from their money that the United States have borrowed. So what bank? See, this is what I'm saying. Like basically, I say it all that to say this. Money have no value. And those who've been with me know I've been saying this. Is you. You are the value. The person that get up and go to work is the value. They control everything. They even control our minds. Salute, Priscilla. They even control our minds to the point where they put things in front of us on television, entertainment. They send us to school to indoctrinate us. They utilize all these tools to condition our minds so they can put stuff right in front of our face and we won't recognize what it is. We won't recognize what it is. And that's why I say what I say when I say how many Americans paying taxes, but yet you facing a deficit. Nobody is going to kick out more than they have coming in. Nobody. If that's the case, why the politicians don't take a pay cut? If there's no money, why they still get paid when it's a government lockdown or government shutdown? Why? If there's no money, why are they still getting paid? So look how many politicians we have, from the president, the VP, the Secretary of State, on down, all the way down to the local level. All these are government paid individuals. So if there's no, if there's a deficit, why don't they take pay cuts? Right. It's definitely some very powerful people in the shadows. Definitely. Families. You're right. It's definitely some very powerful families. You're definitely right. Definitely right. Yeah. And the reason why she traded her stocks, allegedly, she's an inside trader. Allegedly. Allegedly. She knew in December when she literally was no longer going to be the House representative, she wasn't going to be privileged to information that she was when she was the House representative. Salute, Irwin. I come on at random times and I jump off because of shadow banning and things of that nature. Because of shadow banning. If you go look at my views, if you go look at my views on my videos, it's not going out to the 40 plus thousand people that subscribe to the channel. The views reflect that. It's obvious. It's obvious. The views reflect when your notifications are not being sent out. The views reflect when those things reflect. Because when people subscribe to your channel because they are actually interested in what you're speaking on. And the numbers reflect that. That's like right now. I'm live. It says that I have in the analytics, it says that I have 12,000 people that got the all notification bell on. So that means every video that I actually literally post, it should do at least 10 plus thousand some views because 12,000 people have the all notification bell on. That means that they will literally get the video and click on it. But the politics of the platform, they have who they want to do major numbers and who they want not to do major numbers. And that's fine. But people need to really, really prepare and pay attention to what's going on. This meeting that's going on is real. This meeting is real. You know, y'all got to check out the video that I did last night with the Georgia Guidestones and the connection to the meeting that they about to have. Oh yes, everything is being censored right now, and everything will be digital. They already rolled it out. It's already rolled out. You know, that's what their meeting is going to be about. You know, to literally go everything digital ID. You know, that's going to be a part of that meeting, because everything is we just talked about money, right? You are the value, okay? But if you're doing cash transactions and things of that nature, they don't know what you're buying, or they don't know what you're purchasing because you're using cash. So the reason why they came out and they pushed the crypto agenda and they go into crypto, that's because they want to be able to track what you purchase and know what you have and how much you have and what all you got. And these are just the things that they're doing. And Priscilla, salute for that. If the deficit literally go bankrupt, if the United States go bankrupt, guys ready for this? If the United States go bankrupt, you know your bank will go from whatever you have in it to zero. Those are the possibilities that can happen. You can be wiped out, literally. Literally. But look, I'm not going to salute to you guys who came in, Jern. Go check out the video I did yesterday if you didn't check it out. You know, and share that video. And thank you guys for rocking with me. You know, Sherry from Rhode Island, Jane, Irwin, Priscilla. You know, thank you guys for rocking with me. The Christmas Wrath. You know, salute to all y'all who came in. And I'm going to keep on coming on here and keep on saying what I see. And the comments are wide open for you guys to drop comments and literally say what you guys see. And you guys can always email me some information if you guys want to. Salute.